Hey, what's up guys? It's Roy here. So today's video is all about the new Ringke Alles cases for the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max. So if you're interested in scooping these up, I'll have some links down in the description from Amazon. And Ringke was kind enough to send these out for review and also kind enough to provide a 20% off promo code that will expire around mid-March. So if you're interested in scooping these up, make sure to use that promo code at checkout. It's RK20 Flores. And if you put that in there, you're getting 20% off. So it's going to bring the case down to roughly around 25 bucks or so after taxes, which I think is not a bad cost for this case. Now, I have been using the dark green color for the last couple of days on my black titanium 15 Pro, but they do also have a black and kind of more of a gunmetalish color. So in this video, I'll put them all on, we'll look at them, we'll take a peek at them, and kind of go over some of the features as well. But since I've been using this green one the most, let's take a peek at it. So as you can see here, nice rugged construction, but taking a peek in the interior, this is where it kind of stands out. It has these really nice MagSafe rings inside that are very strong. We'll do a test here in just a bit. Definitely some nice dual layer protection. Now you can technically take this apart if you want to. So as I said, it is a dual layer case, so it's a TPU and polycarbonate. It is not necessary to actually take it apart to install the phone case. So that's something I do want to make sure I'm pointing out, because a lot of OtterBox cases and stuff like that, you do need to take it apart to then install. Not necessary with this particular phone case. Great rugged protection, good drop protection, all that fun stuff. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy put on. So I'm going to scooch the other colors out of the way just for the time being. And let's go ahead and grab my 15 Pro here. And there we go. So there's the case installed. Now, one thing I will point out is with this kind of matte finish on the back, the oils from your hands could eventually start to kind of show some stuff, some smudges and things like that, but nothing that a quick wipe down with your shirt or something won't cure. I do like that the MagSafe ring is fairly flush, like you almost don't even feel it. I mean, you can, but it's not very just out there, if that makes sense. I mean, so different angles, as you can see it kind of, with that aluminum type of like shine or sheen to it. And just like the kickstand as well, but it is all color match. It's just a different material, so just a little bit different shade. And then if you see here, it does say Ringke on the kickstand, which is nice. And then we do have the really good camera bump protection there, as you can see there. Really like when phone case companies do this type of camera bump protection, because only the lenses and the flash and everything that needs to be exposed is exposed. So it's just giving you that little bit better extra protection. And like you can see there, they're nicely recessed in, even though it's just a little circle there as well. Now, as far as the kickstand goes, one thing I really like about the kickstand is that it is a very nice force against it. So it's not going to be super flimsy. It's got a very nice, just kind of force against it when you're opening it and closing it. And then but it doesn't just slap shut. So you kind of have to force it shut, which I like. So that way it's not going to just go, fall close on you whenever you're, like leaning it on your table, watching, a YouTube video or something. Now on the sides here, I really like the construction of the black and green. But yeah, you can see here, really nice side construction here. One thing that I do like about it is the sides are kind of grippy. Not super crazy, but grippy. Very minimal cutout there for a lanyard if you want to use a lanyard. And another thing is the power button is very flat, just like the other buttons over here as well. I would have liked to seen them just stick out just a tiny bit, but I get it. I mean, it's that kind of clean, seamless look, but I have noticed, that I'm feeling for it a little bit sometimes. And then even on this side for the volume up and down and the action button, you can feel the positive and the negative, and then even that little spot there for the actual action button. So whenever I'm looking for it to turn the volume up and down, it is just something like, you know, with muscle memory, I'm looking and feeling for it, but it would have been nice to just kind of have it just a tiny bit raised, but just nitpicking here. But that's the side there. There's the bottom. So you can see there, nice cutout here for the USB-C charging port and our speakers. So nice look there. And then once again, kind of that reinforced bumpers there on the corners. And then same thing on this side, you know, we do have some more holes for a lanyard, and then just kind of that same look again. And then looking at the top down view, you can kind of see what it looks like that. And then you can also see too that that camera bump isn't super crazy either. So that is something that I like about this phone, or phone case, excuse me. And let me clear out this Best Buy thing. Now looking at the front here, you can see that we do have a little bit of some sticking out on the side. There's nothing too crazy, and a very clean looking cutout there for the cutout for the speaker and earpiece there. All around decent lip action as well, so we're getting some good screen protection with this. So there's the green one, which I really like. I for some reason lately I've just been gravitating towards different colors other than my standard blacks, but black cases are always going to have a special place in my heart, but really digging these dark green ones. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy off. Now, as far as uninstalling it, or if I've said that right, pretty simple. I mean, I'm trying to just do it so you can see. I mean, it just peels right off. I mean, gosh, it's very simple. And let's go ahead and do the kind of gunmetal gray color real quick. And when we have this one on, just want to show you the color. So there it is. Looks really good. Kind of a grayish titanium gunmetalish color. Really like the brushed look with the kickstand, just matches very nicely, so it looks very clean. And I do like the kind of combination of the gunmetal grays and the blacks and all that, so looks really good. So with this one on, let's go ahead and do the wobble test. So face down, absolutely no shaking going on at all, so very flat. Now if we go back down, little bit different story, nothing too crazy, but it does shake, so it's kind of inevitable. So even though that camera bump isn't huge on this particular phone, as you can see there, I mean, it's not like it sticks out a lot. It does stick out enough where it is going to shake on you a little bit. So nothing too crazy, nothing to worry about. I mean, at the end of the day, guys, you know, if you have an iPhone 15 Pro or Pro Max, you're just kind of used to that shakiness going on with your phone case. But yeah, there it is in the gray color. Now let's go ahead and slap on the black. All right, and there is the black one. Now this is one that I really like as well. It's like picking your favorite kid, right? Like I like the black, I like the dark green, I like the gunmetal one as well, but this would be one that I would probably use the most just because, I don't know, being a girl about it and want it to match everything. But just the matte black and the different shades of blacks and everything, just the combination of like the black kickstand and the black MagSafe ring, I just think it looks really good. So just kind of a quickly look at it, looks pretty nice, not too shabby. But with this one on, let's finish out our different tests that I like to do on my channel. So one, let's go ahead and test out the kickstand because it's got a kickstand. So if you kind of push it out all the way, I mean, obviously you got a decent viewing angle depending on like where you're sitting, like at a desk or whatever. You can totally kind of push it in a little more to have it a little more upright if you want. And then you can also obviously flip it so that way this part is here. And gosh, that is really upright. Or if you push it in just a tiny bit, you got a different little bit of a viewing angle once again. It can also do portrait mode, but one thing I will point out is you do have to kind of make sure you have it in a certain angle. You just can't completely push it out and then stick it up because it will totally fall over. But if you kind of have it pushed in just a tiny bit, you get your portrait mode. So if you were, you know, doing a FaceTime call or something, or TikTok video or whatever, you can totally do portrait with it as well. And then now let's go ahead and do the clicky button test. So let's do the, let's start with the power button. Okay, clicky. and volume up and down, and my mic's just right here, so let's see if you can hear it. And then action button. So ring, silent, ring, silent. Yeah, very clicky and tactile, guys. So even though they're flat, they are clicky, so I do like that. And then, of course, last but not least, MagSafe. Let's see. And as you can see there, MagSafe charging compatible, no issues at all. The magnets are very strong too, so you're gonna have a good experience with it if you have MagSafe magnets in your vehicle. So yeah, I mean, it does give a pretty good resistance. And I'm using this mouse MagSafe charger, and it's nowhere near as strong as other MagSafe chargers that I've dealt with in the past. So if you have just a normal one, it's gonna hold on even better. So that's one thing that's nice about this, is even though it's a dual layer case and you got this like extra protection, you are still able to use Apple Pay and you know, obviously do any kind of contactless stuff with it, wireless charging, etc., etc. So not too shabby. So let's grab the other phone cases here and let's get y'all taken care of, guys. So there we have it. There's the Alles cases from Ringke. And like I said, I really like these phone cases. I've been daily driving them for a couple of days now and really appreciate the ruggedness. So if you're someone that's looking for a phone case that's rugged, but not super thick, and just has some nice features about it and just feels good in the hand, I think this is a definite one to look at, especially getting 20% off using the promo code Arcade20Flores. So hit that like button if you liked the video. If you loved it, please subscribe, ring that notification bell for up-to-date content. So be safe, God bless. We'll see you on the next one.